God says, don't skip this. This message is not for everyone. It's for you. Yes, you. The one who's been crying silently. The one who feels the sting of rejection. The one whose name has been removed from someone's heart without warning, without explanation. You've been feeling it, haven't you? That distance, that silence, that door slowly closing. And now it's slammed shut. Someone is closing their doors for you forever because you are becoming too powerful in the spirit, because your light is too bright, because your growth terrifies the ones who once applauded your weakness. They loved you when you were small, when you were unsure, when you needed their approval. But now, you've been rising, you've been healing, you've been shedding skin after skin. And they don't recognize you anymore. They say you've changed, and they're right. Because I, the Lord your God, have changed you. I've taken you from brokenness to boldness, from silence to sacred speech, from a caged soul to a crowned one. But here's what you need to know. They are not closing the door to punish you. They are closing the door because I ordered the separation. Yes, I did. I allowed the distance. I permitted the silence. I let them forget you, so you could remember me, so you could return to the one door that never closes, mine. Beloved child, I know it hurts. I know it's confusing. You gave them your loyalty, your love, your time. You prayed for them. You showed up when no one else did. And now, they've shut you out. But I want you to hear me clearly. What feels like rejection is actually protection. What looks like loss is actually alignment. What sounds like goodbye is actually me saying, now watch what I do next. Because they left, I can enter more fully. Because they said no, heaven can say yes. Because they closed the door, I will open one no man can shut. So wipe your tears. Stand in my truth. Do not chase those I removed. Do not beg for the door to reopen. If they walked away while you were blooming, they were never meant to sit in your harvest. You are not too much. You are not too intense. You are not too spiritual. You are not too different. You are exactly who I designed you to be, for this very moment in time. The world may not understand you, but heaven does. And I'm telling you this now, what I have for you cannot be blocked by man. I saw the messages they ignored. I heard the way they spoke about you when you weren't around. I watched them support everyone but you. And still, you held your head high. Still, you prayed for them. Still, you wished them well. This is why I have chosen you. Because your heart remains pure, even when theirs became cold. Let them go, child. Let them walk. Let them delete your number. Let them unfollow your journey. Let them slam the door. Because once they're gone, I will bring the ones who recognize your worth. The ones who don't need to be convinced. The ones who pray with you, not prey on you. But first, I need you to heal from this pain. I need you to trust me more than you trust their opinions. I need you to know that even closed doors are holy when I'm behind them. I am not done writing your story. I am not done showing you what I can do. Don't look back, child. Don't second-guess your path. You are being positioned, not punished. This is not the end. This is the divine beginning. The end of people-pleasing. The end of small thinking. The end of begging to belong. And the beginning of divine identity. The beginning of favor you didn't earn. The beginning of rooms you never imagined entering. The beginning of healing so deep, even your scars will praise me. So breathe. You are safe now, even if it feels like you're alone. You are not. I am with you. I never left. I was there when the door slammed. I was there when the tears fell. And I will be there when the new chapter unfolds. This is your season of divine redirection. And sometimes that starts with rejection. Let the door close. Let peace enter. Let me take over now. You don't have to force what I have already finished. You don't have to explain yourself to those who stopped listening. You don't need their approval to walk in your anointing. My child, this is holy. This pain, it is sacred. It is birthing the next version of you. Don't rush this. Don't numb this. Feel it. Grieve if you must. But then rise, because heaven is still backing you, and your story is not over. It's just beginning. You are not being punished, beloved. You are being protected. From things you couldn't see, from conversations you were never meant to hear, from wounds that would have delayed your destiny. Yes, I stepped in, because I love you too much to let you stay where your value is questioned. You don't have to fight for a seat at a table I never set for you. You don't need to keep opening your heart to people who lock you out. There is a table in heaven with your name engraved, prepared just for you, surrounded by peace, overflowing with favor. No betrayal, no competition, just me, and everything I promised. You are entering the season of sacred release. I'm releasing you from false attachments, from one-sided love, from spiritual confusion, from emotional droughts. You've tolerated too much for too long, but not anymore. You will not be used. You will not be overlooked. You will not be lied to and told to calm down. I am turning your ache into an announcement, the announcement of your becoming. You're becoming bold. You're becoming whole. You're becoming free. Let the door close. Let them go. Let it all fall away if it must. Because what I'm about to place in your life will make sense of every tear you cried in the dark. Every tear. I counted them. I bottled them. I turned them into seeds. And now, a harvest is coming. A harvest they won't get to witness, because they walked away too soon. And that's okay. They played their part. Now let me play mine. I am still the God of sudden miracles, of complete restoration, of divine vindication. And you, my child, you are about to walk into your vindication season. You won't have to explain yourself anymore. You won't have to prove your worth anymore. The fruit will speak for itself. The glow on your face will tell your story. The peace in your soul will silence the room. They thought walking away would break you, but it built you. They thought closing the door would block you, but it launched you. They thought leaving you out would leave you empty, but it left you ready. Ready for my favor. Ready for real love. Ready for a new assignment. I am not asking you to forget the pain. I'm asking you to release it, because I need both hands free for the blessing I'm about to place in them. Let go. Let go of the idea that you are unworthy. Let go of the fear that you'll always be left behind. Let go of the shame from their rejection. You are not what they called you. You are not how they treated you. You are mine, and I never throw away what I call precious. Let me heal you. Let me restore you. Let me pour into the places that ran dry. You've been running on empty, haven't you? Still showing up, still smiling, still holding on. But inside, you've been tired. You've been hurting. You've been wondering if I see. Yes, I see. And I'm proud of you. Proud that you didn't retaliate. Proud that you didn't lose your softness. Proud that you kept loving in a world that keeps closing doors. Now watch what I do. Watch how I turn rejection into redirection. Watch how I use the very thing that tried to silence you to elevate you. Watch how I use the pain to unlock your power. This is your season of spiritual authority. You are not who you were a year ago. You are stronger, wiser, closer to me. And because of that, you are too heavy for some doors, too anointed for some rooms, too chosen for shallow connections. It's not that you weren't enough. It's that you were too much for what was never meant to hold you. Now I'm calling you out of the waiting room, out of the shadows, out of the hurt, into purpose, into promise, into peace. They closed the door, but I'm opening the windows of heaven. I'm releasing divine strategy, supernatural provision, restoration of time, and the joy that left with them is coming back sevenfold. That joy you thought you lost, I'm restoring it. The laughter they stole from your spirit, it's coming back louder. The confidence that faded after they walked away, I'm rebuilding it stronger than before, because I never called you to live in fragments. I never created you to remain in pieces. I am the God who restores. I am the God who rebuilds. I am the God who revives what others throw away. You thought this was the end, but it's just the turning point. I am writing a new chapter, a better chapter. And this time, you will not be the one doing all the chasing. You will not be the one overlooked. You will not be the one left outside, because you are walking in my favor now. You are standing under open heaven. And where you are headed, closed doors will no longer be a threat, because you finally understand, not every no is a rejection. Sometimes it's redirection. Not every ending is punishment. Sometimes it's prophecy, because I told you I would separate you for a season, to refine you, to protect you, to prepare you. And now that you've passed the test, now that you've surrendered what hurt, now that you've trusted me through the silence, watch what I release. Watch who I send. Watch where I place you. Because eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, and hearts have not imagined what I am about to do in your life. The doors that closed were too small for your calling. The people who left were never meant to carry your crown. The ones who laughed will soon witness your rise, because I don't lose, and neither do my children. You thought they had the final word? No, I do, and my word over. You is elevated, healed, chosen, anointed, sent, and never forsaken. You are walking out of this season with clarity. You are stepping into your authority. You are glowing from the oil of survival. And I'm not finished. There are gifts I've placed inside you that are about to wake up. Songs that will rise from your pain. Words that will heal other wounded hearts. Ideas that will shake the very room you walk into. But you had to go through this. You had to be shut out so you'd finally let me in. You had to be abandoned so you'd recognize my abiding presence. You had to be dismissed so your discernment could sharpen. Now, look at you. Still standing. Still believing. Still mine. That's why I'm blessing you. Not because of their apology, but because of your endurance. You didn't quit. You didn't give up on me. And because of that, I will not give up on you. Never. This season, it's about divine reversals. The last will be first. The hidden will be seen. The rejected will be received. And you, beloved, you will dance in the very place where you once wept. You will rest in the very space where you once felt abandoned, because I'm turning it all around. Yes, even that. Even the part that still aches when you remember. Even the moment that still haunts your memory. I am healing that now. I am washing over that wound with heaven's mercy. You are not too broken to be used. You are not too far to be called. You are not too late. You are right on time. For my glory to be revealed through your life. You are right on time, even though the door closed, even though they left without warning, even though your heart still carries the ache of goodbye. I want you to know, there was no delay in my plan, no mistake in my timing, no accident in their exit. They didn't leave too soon. They left right on schedule, because what's ahead They could not carry. They could not handle the weight of your glory. They could not walk beside your assignment. They could not stay for the fire I'm about to release through your life. Their departure was preparation for your elevation, because I don't elevate in chaos. I elevate in clarity. And now that you see who they really were, you are free. Free to fly, free to rise, free to hear me clearly. You kept asking, why are they turning cold? And I whispered, because I am turning up the heat in your spirit, and not everyone can stand your fire. Some are allergic to your anointing. Some can't breathe in the atmosphere of your divine calling. That's why they left. That's why they pulled back. It wasn't your fault. It was your fragrance. The scent of heaven has been resting on you, and it disturbed the demons they refused to deal with. Your presence convicted them, not because you judged them, but because your light revealed their darkness. So they shut the door. But hear me, what they shut out was only the beginning of what I'm bringing in. I'm bringing in favor. I'm bringing in healing. I'm bringing in divine connections. I'm bringing in peace that doesn't require performance. And I'm bringing in joy that doesn't depend on who stayed. Because joy is your portion now. Not pain. Not proving yourself. Not performing to be accepted. Joy. The kind that can't be stolen. The kind that isn't based on who called you back. The kind that rises in the morning, even after a night of tears. Yes, weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. And morning has come, child. This is your dawn, your rising, your rebirth, and I am proud of how you've handled the night. You didn't curse me. You didn't run from me. You cried, but you clung. You hurt, but you hoped. You questioned, but you didn't quit. And that is why heaven is shifting on your behalf. Winds are blowing in your favor. Doors, divinely chosen ones, are unlocking in front of you. I'm sending people who won't leave when it gets deep. I'm sending voices that won't go silent when you're hurting. I'm sending warriors who will fight beside you, not against you. You are not alone anymore. You never were. But now you will see it. Now you will feel it. Now you will feel it. Now you will breathe easier. Because the season of forced connections is over. The season of begging for love is over. The season of knocking on closed doors, it is over. I'm placing new keys in your hands. Keys to rooms they never let you in. Keys to opportunities they tried to hide from you. Keys to opportunities they tried to hide from you. Keys to healing that will leave you speechless. So lift your head. I am not done with you. I'm just getting started. What was lost will be restored. What was stolen will be returned. What was shut will be surpassed. Because I don't just give you what you lost. I give you more. More than you expected. More than you prayed for. More than you think you deserve. Because I love you that much. I have not forgotten a single seed you've sown in tears. Not a single prayer. Not a single night you stayed up wondering, what now, Lord? And this is what I say to you now. Now. I do a new thing. Now. I bring you out. Now. I silence every lie spoken about you. Now. I speak your name in rooms you haven't entered yet. Because the oil on your life speaks louder than their gossip. The favor on your life outranks their rejection. The purpose in your bones outweighs every betrayal. Let them go. You don't need them. You only need me. And I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. Not when you feel forgotten. Not when the world turns cold. Not when the phone stays silent. Not when your heart aches without warning. I remain. Even when they leave. Even when they lie. Even when they choose others over you. I remain. Because I am not like man. I do not abandon. I do not betray. I do not break what I build. And I built you. I formed you with purpose. I carved your soul with precision. Every detail of your heart, designed by me. And when people don't understand that design, they treat it like it's disposable. But I don't. I call it holy. I call it mine. You are not a mistake. You are not too sensitive. You are not too much. You are exactly what this moment on earth needs. That's why the enemy tried so hard to break you. He saw who you were before you did. He knew what was in you. So he tried to silence it with rejection, with heartbreak, with confusion. But none of it worked, because you're still here, still breathing, still rising, still believing. And that, child, is your power. Your faith survived the fire. Your spirit stood tall in the storm. And for that, I will honor you. I will cover you. I will elevate you. You are not invisible to me. You are not forgotten in heaven. You are seen. You are known. You are loved beyond words. I saw how you forgave when they didn't say sorry. I saw how you encouraged others even when you were discouraged. I saw how you clung to me when everything else collapsed. And I will reward that. Not just with things, but with peace, with alignment, with clarity, with true connection. You will not spend the rest of your life healing from temporary people. You will not live forever recovering from rejection. You will step into restoration. You will walk in wholeness. You will rise in strength that comes from my spirit and not their support, because I'm giving you back what they tried to take. Your joy, your laughter, your peace of mind, your sense of worth. All of it is being restored now, piece by piece, day by day, breath by breath, until you look in the mirror and see me in your reflection. You were made in my image. You carry divine DNA. That's why they couldn't handle you. That's why the door had to close. Because they wanted the version of you that needed them, not the version of you that walks with me. Let that sink in. They were more comfortable with your wounds than your wisdom, more comfortable with your silence than your voice, more comfortable when you doubted yourself than your voice, more comfortable when you doubted yourself than when you finally remembered who you are. So I stepped in. I ended the connection. I allowed the separation. I shut the door with my own hand, because I would rather see you cry in the arms of truth than smile in the arms of deception. You prayed for truth. You prayed for discernment. You asked me to show you who was real. I did. It just hurt more than you expected, but it set you free. And now, you are ready for more. More love. More truth. More peace. More power. I'm removing the limits others placed on you. I'm breaking the labels they spoke over you. You are not weak. You are not forgotten. You are not unworthy. You are not too broken to be blessed. You are strong. You are holy. You are ready, and heaven is backing you. So don't look back. Don't mourn what I removed. Don't chase what I blocked. You have cried your last tear over people who could not see your soul. You've waited your last moment outside doors that were never meant to open. Now is the time. Now is your moment. Now is your release. From the weight of their words, from the fear of their silence, from the pain of being left out. You are stepping out of the prison of performance. You no longer have to earn love. You no longer have to shrink to fit. You no longer have to explain your worth. I already spoke it over you. You are worthy. You are chosen. You are mine. And that is enough. Enough to walk through every storm. Enough to outlast every season. enough to rise again, even after they counted you out. They thought closing the door would end you, but it birthed you. They thought leaving you behind would erase you, but I marked you even deeper. What they thought would bury you is what I'm using to build you. This is the divine reversal, and you are in the middle of it now. Your tears watered the ground. Your prayers filled the air. Your obedience shook the heavens. Now watch the fruit come. Watch the doors open without you having to knock. Watch the blessings chase you down. You are not forgotten. You are being remembered. Right now, heaven is remembering you. Angels are moving for you. Miracles are organizing around you. Things are shifting behind the scenes. It's not your imagination. It's divine alignment. Even the closed doors were part of the plan, because those who left only made room for the right ones to come, the right voices, the right opportunities, the right love, and most of all, the right version of you, the healed you, the bold you, the you that knows their worth without needing reminders. This is who you've been becoming all along. And now it's time to walk in it, unapologetically, without fear, without shame, without delay. This is your release into destiny. This is your confirmation. You've been wondering if you should still wait on them, still hope for their return, still pray they'll change. But child, stop. Let go. If I allowed the door to shut, it was not to tease you. It was to teach you. And now that you've learned, let it go. Release the hurt. Release the hope that keeps you waiting on what won't return. I am doing a new thing, and it doesn't look like the old thing. It doesn't sound like them. It doesn't feel familiar. It is better. It is sacred. It is divine. Trust me. I know what I'm doing. I see what you don't. I know the hearts of men. And I know the future I planned for you. Let me lead now. Let me rebuild what they broke. Let me fill the space they emptied. Let me love you the way they couldn't. You don't need to earn it. Just receive it. Receive the peace. Receive the love. Receive the joy. Receive the next chapter with open hands, because what's coming will make you forget the nights you almost gave up. What's coming will prove every sacrifice was worth it. What's coming will restore everything you lost and more. You are not done. You are not defeated. You are not disqualified. You are destined. And nothing they did can undo what I've ordained. So breathe. You made it through the worst part. The silence, the waiting, the wondering. Now comes the revelation. Now comes the breakthrough. Now comes the joy. Stay close to me. I will never close my door to you. Not now. Not ever. I will never close my door to you. Even when the world does. Even when the world does. Even when people give up on you. Even when your heart feels too heavy to carry. I remain. I remain your place of safety. Your place of rest. Your place of healing. You were never meant to chase after people who can't see your value. You were never meant to cry at doors I didn't build for you. You were never meant to live in fear of being abandoned. Because I am your father. And I don't leave. I don't change. I don't let go. You are held. You are surrounded. You are defended by heaven itself. So rise now. Take your first step forward. The one you've been afraid to take. Because it's not just a step. It's a release. It's an unlocking. It's a crossing over into the promises I whispered when you were still in the dark. You remember them. Those quiet moments when you heard me say, "It will get better." That wasn't your imagination. That was me. Every time you felt peace during chaos, that was me. Every time you made it through a day you thought would break you, that was me. Every time you got a sign, a number, a dream, a word, a whisper, it was me. I've been with you through all of it, even when you didn't see me, even when the pain drowned out my voice, even when you felt forgotten. You weren't. I was closer than your breath, catching your tears, fighting unseen battles. And now the tide is turning. Now the atmosphere around your life is changing. Now you're coming into divine alignment. You don't need their approval anymore. You don't need their friendship to be whole. You don't need their love to feel loved, because you are already loved. You are fully, completely, eternally loved by me. And that love, it is more than enough. Let it fill you. Let it hold you. Let it heal every room inside your heart that's still grieving. You didn't fail. You grew. You didn't lose. You evolved. You didn't lose. You evolved. You didn't fall apart. You were shedding what could no longer follow you into the future. This is a holy transition, and I'm walking through it with you. Every moment, every breath, every step. This pain won't last forever, but my love will. This confusion won't follow you much longer, but my wisdom will guide you. I am not just restoring you. I am revealing you to the world, to yourself, to your true calling. Get ready to see doors opened that should have never opened. Get ready to receive favor that others tried to block. Get ready for blessings that are late in man's eyes, but right on time in mine, because I don't forget my children. I don't forget my promises, and I haven't forgotten you. You who kept praying through pain. You who kept believing with a broken heart. You who still showed up even when everything felt empty. This is your moment now. Heaven is saying, enough suffering, enough silence, enough delay. It's time for release. It's time for answers. It's time for restoration. Let them close the door, because I'm opening the windows of heaven, and what's coming will make everything make sense. Soon, you will understand why they had to leave, why the door had to shut, why the season had to end. And when you do, you'll fall to your knees in awe, not because of what they did, but because of what I'm about to do.